बालदोस्तांनो, आज आपण राष्ट्रीय विज्ञान दिनानिमित्त जाणून घेतलं. आता वेळ आहे आपल्या बाल कलावंतांची. तेव्हा ऐकूया हॅलो छोट्या दोस्तांनो हा फोन आउट कार्यक्रम. तर आस्वाद घेऊया ॲस्पायर इंटरनॅशनल स्कूल यांनी सादर केलेला हॅलो छोट्या दोस्तांनो हा फोन आउट कार्यक्रम. फोन आउट कार्यक्रम.
Good morning, all of you. My name is Vishwam Chaple from Aspire International School. Aspire International School is going to present various programs regarding Constitution. The Constitution of India is the supreme law of India. It is a framework of government. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the chairman of drafting committee, is often called the father of Indian Constitution. Now let us start our program. At first, I call Ms. Siddhi Samarth of grade 6 to give a speech on Indian Constitution.
नमस्कार, माझे नाव सिद्धी समर्थ आहे. मी एस्पायर इंटरनॅशनल स्कूलची विद्यार्थिनी आहे. मी 5व्या वर्गात आहे. मी आज आपल्या समोर भारतीय संविधानाविषयी 2 शब्द सादर करणार आहे. 24 नोव्हेंबर हा दिवस भारतात संविधान दिन. भारताची राज्यघटना ही भारताचे संविधान आहे. डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर हे भारतीय संविधानाचे शिल्पकार आहे. 29 ऑगस्ट 1947 रोजी डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकरांच्या नेतृत्वाखाली मसुदा स्थापन केली गेली. त्यामध्ये अनेक बैठका व चर्चासत्रानंतर या समितीने सादर केलेला मसुदा 24 नोव्हेंबर 1949 रोजी स्वीकारला गेला. म्हणून 24 नोव्हेंबर हा दिवस संविधान दिन म्हणून साजरा केला जातो. डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर यांच्या सन्मानार्थ ही भारतीय संविधान दिन साजरा केला जातो. भारतीय संविधान हे जगातील सर्वात जुने लिखित संविधान आहे. हे संविधान लिहिण्यासाठी 2 वर्ष 11 महिने 18 दिवस इतका कालावधी लागला होता. भारतीय संविधान हे भारत देशाला एकता, न्याय, समता आणि बंधुता या मूल्यांच्या आधारावर एकत्र जोडणारे आहे. त्यामुळे आपण सर्व भारतीयांनी एकजुटीने आपले हक्क, कर्तव्य व जबाबदाऱ्या उत्तम प्रकारे पार पाडू.
Of grade 8 will be telling us the preamble.
नमस्कार, माझं नाव खुशिकार आहे. मी एस्पायर इंटरनॅशनल स्कूलची विद्यार्थिनी आहे. मी 8व्या वर्गात शिकत आहे. मी आज आपल्या समोर भारतीय संविधानाची उद्देशिका प्रस्तुत करणार आहे. आम्ही भारताचे लोक भारताचे एक सार्वभौम समाजवादी धर्मनिरपेक्ष लोकशाही गणराज्य घडविण्याचा व त्याच्या सर्व नागरिकांस सामाजिक, आर्थिक व राजनैतिक न्याय, विचार, अभिव्यक्ती, विश्वास, श्रद्धा व उपासना यांचे स्वातंत्र्य, दर्जाची व संधीची समानता निश्चितपणे प्राप्त करून देण्याचा आणि त्या सर्वांमध्ये व्यक्तीची प्रतिष्ठा व राष्ट्राची एकता आणि एकात्मता यांचे आश्वासन देणारी बंधुता प्रवर्धित करण्याचा संकल्पपूर्वक निर्धार करून आमच्या संविधान सभेत आज दिनांक 26 नोव्हेंबर 1949 रोजी अंगीकृत आणि अधिनियमित करून स्वतःप्रत अर्पण करीत आहोत. धन्यवाद.
Nupur Pawar will be presenting a कविता on Constitution in Hindi.
सुप्रभात, मेरा नाम नुपुर पवार है. मैं कक्षा 8वीं की छात्रा हूँ. मेरे विद्यालय का नाम एस्पायर इंटरनेशनल स्कूल है. मैं आज आप सभी के सामने भारतीय संविधान पर एक कविता प्रस्तुत करने जा रही हूँ. मैं भारत का संविधान हूँ, लाल किले से बोल रहा हूँ. मेरा अंतर्मन घायल है, दुख की गांठें खोल रहा हूँ. मैं शक्ति का अमर गर्व हूँ, आजादी का विजय पर्व हूँ. पहले राष्ट्रपति का गुण हूँ, बाबा भीमराव का मन हूँ. मैं बलिदानों का चंदन हूँ, कर्तव्यों का अभिनंदन हूँ. लोकतंत्र का उद्बोधन हूँ, अधिकारों का संबोधन हूँ. मैं आचरणों का लेखा हूँ, कानूनी ला हूँ. कभी कभी मैं रामायण हूँ, कभी कभी गीता होता हूँ. रावण वध पर हंस लेता हूँ, दुर्योधन हट पर रोता हूँ. मेरे वादे समता के है, दीन दुखी से ममता के है. कोई भूखा नहीं मरेगा, कोई आंसूगा, कोई आंसू नहीं बहेगा। मेरा मन क्रंदन करता है जब कोई भूखा मरता है। मैं जब से आजाद हुआ हूँ और अधिक बर्बाद हुआ हूँ। मैं ऊपर से हरा भरा हूँ, संसद में 100 बार मरा हूँ। मैं भारत का संविधान।
Urja Bhagat will be telling us about the key features of directive principles of the Constitution.
Hello everyone, my name is Urja Bhagat and I study in grade 5 and today I am going to talk about features of directive principles. Part 4, Articles 36 to 51 of the Indian Constitution constitutes the directive principles of state policy which contain the broad directives or guidelines to be followed by the state while establishing policies and laws. The legislative and powers of the state are to be exercised under the purview of the directive principles of the Indian Constitution. Inspired by the Constitution of Ireland, the directive principles contain the very basic philosophy of the Constitution of India and that overall development of the nation through guidelines related to social justice, economic welfare, foreign policy, and legal and administrative matters. The directive principles consist of the following guidelines for the state. The state should strive to promote the welfare of the people, maintain social order through social, economic, and political justice, removal of inequality in status and opportunities, to secure adequate means of livelihood for the citizen, equal work opportunity for men and women, prevent concentration of wealth in specific pockets through uniform distribution of the material resources amongst all the strata of the society, prevention of child abuse and exploitation of workers, protection of children against legal advice for equal opportunities to avail of justice by the economically weaker section, assistance to the needy including the unemployed, sick, disabled and old people, ensure proper working conditions and a living wage, free and compulsory education, ensure proper working conditions and a living wage, free and compulsory education for children below the age of 14 years, promotion of cottage industries in rural areas, economic and educational upliftment of the ST and ST and other weaker monuments, places and objects of the historic and artistic interest and national importance against destruction and damage. Thank you.
Ketu Kawade will tell us about the fundamental duties of the Constitution. The fundamental duties of Indian Constitution will be given by Ketu Kawade.
My name is Ketu Kawade from Aspire International School, grade 8. Today I am going to throw more light on the Indian Constitution and its fundamental duties. There are 448 articles in 25 parts, 12 schedules, 5 appendices with more than 100 amendments in the Indian Constitution. Each set of articles covers important parts of the Constitution including legislature, executive, schedules, parts of Indian Constitution, constitutional bodies, stationary bodies, fundamental rights, fundamental duties and more. There are total 11 fundamental duties which every citizen of India must follow it. To abide the Constitution and respect its ideas and institutions, the national flag and the national anthem. To cherish and follow the noble ideas which inspire our national struggle for freedom. To uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity and integrity of India. To defend the country and render national service when called upon to do so. To promote harmony and the spirit of common brotherhood amongst all the people of India, transcending religious, logistic and regional or sectional diversities, to renounce practices derogatory to the dignity of women, to value and preserve the rich heritage of our constitution culture, to protect and improve the natural environment including forests, lakes, rivers and wildlife, and to have compassion of living creatures, to develop the scientific temper, humanism and the spirit of inquiry and reform, to safeguard public property and to abjure violence, to strive towards excellence in all spheres of individual and collective activity, so that the nation constantly rises achievement. Who is a parent or guardian to provide opportunities for education to his child, or, as the case may be, what between the age of 6 and 14 years? Thank you.
Some slogans on Constitution will be given by Srushti Umre.
Hi everyone, I am Shushti Ambre from grade 6 from Aspire International School. And today I will be reading some slogans on Indian Constitution. Our Indian Constitution assures the citizens of equality, justice and fraternity. The religion of our nation is its constitution. Our constitution writes and it can be used properly. There is no democracy without a constitution. Our constitution is our pride. It is the longest worldwide. There is no alternative to greatness that enforces the Indian constitution. Without a strong constitution, no country can be a nation. If there is no constitution, there is no direction for a nation. Never ever underestimate the power of constitution. East or west, our constitution is best. Thank you.
Ronit Betal will tell us about the key features of Indian Constitution.
Hello everyone, my name is Ronit Betal. I'm grade 5 student from Aspire International School. Today, I'm going to tell you about key features of Indian Constitution. The Constitution of India was adopted on the 26th of November in the year 1949. So January 1950. 26th of January is celebrated as the Republic Day of India. It adopted by the Constituent Assembly. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the chairman of the drafting committee, is widely considered to be the architect of the Constitution of India. After the adoption of the Constitution, the Union of India became the contemporary and modern Republic of India. World's longest constitution. The Indian Constitution contains 395 articles and 12 schedules, making it the world's longest written constitution. Federal system with unitary features. The Indian Constitution includes all the federal characteristics of governance such as dual government system, center and state, division of powers between the three state organs, executive, judiciary and legislature, constitutional supremacy, independent judiciary and lower and upper house, parliamentary form of government. Executives are members of the legislature. Collective responsibility to the legislature of the Council of Ministers, etc. Independent and integrated judicial system. The judiciary system was fully integrated in India. Appointment of judges of Supreme Court and High Court by collegium system. Removal of judges Parliament through an impeachment procedure that is very difficult to pass, etc. Directive principles of state policy. In Part 4 of the Constitution, the directive principles of state policies aims to make India a welfare state. Are called the directive principles as the Indian Constitution's novel feature. The principles of the directive are inherently unjustifiable, that is, they are not enforceable for their violation by the courts. Combination of rigidity and flexibility. The Indian Constitution strikes a fine balance between rigidity and flexibility when it comes to airs of modification. There are many other features of Indian Constitution such as fundamental rights, fundamental duties, emergency provisions, universal adult franchise, etc. But the Constitution's most important features that define and distinguish it from the other world constitutions have been listed above. Thank you.
On Indian Constitution.
Hello everyone. I am Joshua Ben, grade 5 student from Aspire International School. Today I am going to recite a poem, Indian Constitution. The soul of India is its constitution. Its life, path, direction and foundation. Action and foundation. A child of the forces of Ambedkar, a great edifice raised with love and care. After through many great mental wars, the light of the nation's life process, its life tries success just under stress. The Constitution guides India forward to be the leading nation of the world. The laws and rules that uplift all people, proud from the womb of a good constitution, welfare of all is its primary concern. Who limits by the constitution, a good citizen, who limits by the constitution, a good citizen, who never ever regrets his faith in the constitution.
Yadvi Deshpande will be giving the preamble.
Good morning. My name is Yadvi Deshpande from Aspire International School. I study in grade 6. Today, I am going to read the Preamble of India. Preamble of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India to sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equal and to promote among them all. Fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt an act and to give ourselves this Constitution. Do hereby adopt an act and to give ourselves this Constitution. Thank you.
Aditya Mankar will tell us about the fundamental rights of Indian Constitution.
Hi friends, I am Aditya Mankar. I study in grade 7 in Aspire International School. Today I am going to discuss about the fundamental rights in the Indian Constitution. All people are equal before the law. This means that all people shall be equally protected by the laws of the country. It also states that no citizen can be discriminated against on the basis of their religion, caste or sex. Every person has access to all public places including playgrounds, hotels, shops, etc. The state cannot discriminate against anyone in the matters of employment. Right to freedom. This includes the right to freedom of speech and expression, the right to form associations and the right to move freely and reside in any part of the country, and the right to practice any profession, occupation or business. Right to practice any profession, occupation or business. Right against exploitation. The Constitution prohibits human trafficking, forced labor and employment of children under 14 years of age. Right to freedom of religion. Religious freedom is provided to all citizens. Every person has the right to practice religion of their choice. Cultural and educational rights. The Constitution states that all minorities, religious or linguistic, can set up their own educational institutions in order to preserve and develop their own culture. Right to constitutional remedies. This allows citizens to move to the court if they believe that being violated by the state. Thank you.
Now, at the last, I would request Mr. Vedant Joshi to give the vote of thanks.
Myself, Vedant Joshi, on behalf of Aspire International School and the entire fraternity of our institution, would like to thank and acknowledge the contribution to all of those who have worked to make this program successful. I also extend my thanks to Akashvani for giving this wonderful opportunity to present our talent. I also extend our special thanks to our Director Captain Punnikjan Sir and our Principal Ma'am, Mr. Rashmi Shendre, for giving this opportunity. I would also like to thank our coordinator of this program, Miss Suwarna Khadatkar, for making the program successful. And also thanks to our teacher who have put their entire effort in fulfilling this great event. Also, I would like to thank our budding rock stars who have made this event successful, their lovely performance, and last but not least, fantastic listeners.